right, so coming up next, we have my good friend, Rick Chapman from Coronado, and Brandon Richards, the newly appointed, right? What was it? 2 months ago, 3 months ago?
Yeah, probably about 3 or 4.
Yeah, the newly appointed COO.
Correct.
Co-COO. You guys are doing something a little different with the co-COO position. Talk to me about how that's working out. You guys split production and retail, correct?
Yeah, we did. We did a little bit something different. We think it's important to have a family member, Rick and Ron, in an important role in the company. So Casey Chapman has taken over our COO role, and he's overseeing the retail side, and while I'm overseeing the brewery operation along with sales and marketing.
And it's been pretty successful the first couple months?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and Casey's been involved since the beginning. He's our head chef at both our restaurants, and we're growing that part of our business, so he's taken the head on that.
Cool. Well, you guys are certainly evolving yourselves as the industry evolves. You got a rebrand that you guys recently went through. God, I was at your space, a couple months ago, and I saw the warehouse. You had a lot of different machinery going on, and you were fixing things up. Talk to me about what's new with Coronado and how things are shaping up for the end of the year here.
Yeah, we got our canning up and going last March, and that's going great. You know, we're sending those guys out across the country and the world. We're redoing a old bottling machine, so that goes online in about a month here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the rebrand has been well received?
Yeah, it's been very well received. We're very happy with it. We're starting to see some overlap in the months, and we're going to start to see that in January. But it's really paying off, and we're having a great year here in California and kind of in the regional states nearby.
Awesome. And you guys just recently entered the Texas market, I believe, correct?
This week, yeah.
Yeah. So how's that launch going? I guess you don't know because you're out here.
Have
you gotten reports back from your guys on the street?
Day number 4, it's been a great first week in Austin. It's a great state for beer. They accept out-of-state breweries very well, so we're excited to be there. And everything I've heard, the city of Austin has welcomed us. We're rolling out with draft only, so we'll have package in March, but it's been a nice start with draft.
Awesome.
I heard our guys already sold out our draft, so they'll
No
be
way.
Reordering soon.
And it didn't require someone like me showing up at the bar and participating in a March Madness promo.
We're going to call you in March when we do the official launch with the package as well.
I was getting texts from you during the March Madness promo in Boston, like, you got to go drink our beer at the bar.
That's right, and you did a good job on that. We really appreciate it.
You drive a hard bargain, Rick. Go drink beer.
We actually won that competition. So
I know.
The winner of March Madness.
You guys got a
you.
draft hand. Well, it wasn't thanks to me. I think your boy there in the Boston market.
Good old Chris Sharp. Yeah,
he put down his credit card, and a bunch of people came through. I think I only had like 1 or 2 pints. So
yeah, he blew his budget for a few months. But hey,
you got the tap handle. That's all that matters. We had lots of beers, lots of fun. So yeah, we're talking here for anyone just tuning into the live stream, talking with Rick and Brandon from Coronado. You guys are obviously based here. We're having the after party at your place.
Yeah, thanks for doing that.
Super competitive here. A lot of growth in the tap room businesses. Talk to me about what it's like just to be, an established brand like Coronado is here in such a competitive marketplace.
Yeah, it's getting tougher and tougher, and especially on the on-premise. So, we got 3 people on the streets here in San Diego. We're getting deeper and deeper in the off-premise, so we're doing well there. But yeah, for sure, it's getting more competitive in the on-premise.
I think that competition just means that we need to be more on our game. You have a breeding ground for good brewers here. They're jumping around and going to these new startups, and those new companies are starting out with good beer out of the gate. And that just means that we just need to be on it from everything we're looking at, from operations to brewing to sales and marketing. And it's a great place to be selling beer, but it is very competitive.
Yeah. From a product standpoint, what do you guys have brewing, no pun intended, on sort of the innovation front? Any new products that we can expect in the coming months?
Yeah, we hired a full-time innovation brewer, and he's over at the Brew Pub now. So, we have can you talk about the Seacoast? So we're with the Surfrider Foundation. We have a new beer coming out, Session IPA,
Awesome.
Coastwise IPA. That's coming out in April.
Okay.
So that'll hit the stores and draft.
And you guys hadn't
throughout the world.
You guys hadn't done a Session IPA before?
Yeah, we have.
We've done one, but we've never packaged one. So this is our first one. It's been one of our most successful beers. It does have some hops that are a little harder to get. So we were finally able to get those contracts to come through. It features Mosaic hops, which we haven't been able to get for a full production packaged beer. So we're very excited about this new Coastwise IPA that's going to come out in April. We also just recently launched our Guava Islander, which is out in the markets now, which we just drafted in 22s, but we're releasing in cans. So that's a little insight into the innovation for next year. We had a lot of new beers that we came out with in 2016 that will be coming back. So we had 4 new beers this year, so we're going to go into 17 with just 1 new beer or 2 new beers.
We have a couple other things coming up our sleeve, and we'll let you know.
All right. Any hints? Any hints?
Nope.
Come on, Rick. You got to give us some hints here. No hints?
I know
you can't
man.
tease it like that. You can't tease it and then not give a hint.
I'm surprised you haven't found out yet.
Some new stuff with regards to products or with regards to just the overall business?
Products.
Okay. Yeah, because I mean, I got to imagine that you got people coming around the brewery and doing a little fishing and seeing what's going on and what your plans are long term.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly, San Diego is a hotbed, and we've seen St. Archer, go to Miller Coors. Are you fielding any calls from folks? And
sure, we listen to people, and Eugene's talk was great there. We're looking at that kind of stuff, for our future. We have great banking relationships now, but we might have to go outside of that one day. We keep our options open, but we love the business that we're in. We're going to keep brewing great beer and keep selling beer.
So something like Eugene presented, this idea of being able to forge more of a partnership where there isn't necessarily a change of equity or an exchange of equity, I should say, is something that would be appealing to you? And as I say that, as Eugene comes over here and is like, "Well, hold on, I heard my name."
Yeah, that's appealing. I mean, we'll listen to anything. We're not, we're in a good position company-wise. We're growing well, and we have great banking relationships. But we're definitely, open to talk to people.
Awesome. What is one beer that you guys have tried from another San Diego brewery? I'm going to put you guys on the spot. One beer that you guys have tried recently that, while I'm in town, I just have to go get my hands on. You can't say a Coronado beer because I'm going to have plenty of those tonight.
Mine's easy. I think it's AleSmith 394 if you haven't had it. It's just very well done. Nice. They might call it a session IPA or a pale ale, but that's definitely my favorite beer.
Okay. Rick?
I like the beers coming out of Belgian Beaver. My son works there, but they're making some great beers outside of their, their peanut butter milk stout. So a lot of their new core beers are really, really nice.
All right, awesome. Well, I think we're just about out of time, so we're going to bring up our next guest, and thank you very much for taking time out of this lunch hour to come sit down with me. I appreciate it.
Thanks a lot, Chris.
Thanks, Chris.
Thanks,
Appreciate
guys.
it.
Cheers.